Hey everyone, I know that it's been a while since I filmed a video for you guys, but today's video is going to be my March favorites, and it's going to be pretty much all of the products that I've been using for the month of March that I have been loving. I would not talk about a product unless I really loved it. So let's get started. So my first favorite is this lipstick, and it's the Viva Glam Nicki lipstick, and it's this bright pink kind of corally lipstick. I have it on right now, and the cool thing about this lipstick is that it kind of changes color. Sometimes they'll look really pink. You can make it really pink, like pinker than this, or you can make it just a light sheer pink, but it's a really pretty corally pink color, and I got it for $14.50 from MAC, and I believe they still have it on sale, so if you wanted to pick it up, you can still definitely get it. And the good thing about this lipstick, as with any Viva Glam product by MAC, is that all of the money goes towards the MAC AIDS fund, so it goes towards a really good cause, and you get a beauty product at the same time, which is always a plus. It makes you feel good. My next favorite is this NARS Danmari blush palette. I actually got this palette for Christmas from my boyfriend. What's inside is 4 different blushes. This is Orgasm, Super Orgasm, this is Sin and Desire, and this is the Hungry Heart highlighter and casino bronzer. I really like the bronzer because I have dark skin. I am an NC45 in MAC foundation, so this bronzer actually shows up on my skin, which is really rare because it's hard for me to find a good bronzer that I can use to contour with, but this one matches really well. I believe it retailed for $65. I don't think they have this in stock anymore because I think it was a holiday palette. Maybe you can check eBay or something. Maybe they have it. The next product that I have been really loving for the past 2 months is this Revlon Colorstay foundation. I've seen videos on YouTube about it from other gurus saying that this is, I guess, one of the best foundations that you can buy from the drugstore. It comes in 2 different types. You can get combination to oily, or you can get dry. So I usually just wear this by itself, and then of course I powder my T-zone, so here and down along my nose and my chin, and that's really all I use for powder because this foundation is so I guess matte is what I want to say, that you don't really need a lot of powder, and it's really cheap. I believe I picked this up from Target for $8, so it's really affordable. This is in the color Toast. This is my winter color. I'm usually not this light. I am so dark. So I probably have to go mix this with a darker foundation to get my right color. I'm not wearing it right now, but love this. My next favorite is my beauty blender. So you run it underwater and you squeeze it out and it expands. It actually gets just a little bit bigger than this. I used this today, but I think it's kind of dried out. And I know that it looks a little bit confusing to use at first, but what you do is you put some foundation on your hand, or you put it all over your face, and you just kind of dab it, like stipple it all over your face, and you just keep doing that all over your face. And the cool thing is that it comes to a point, so you can really get into the crevices like of your nose and under your eyes, in between your eyes. This beauty blender is good for foundation application and concealer blending. I've even used it for powder, and it gives a really pretty airbrushed finish on your face so that you don't look cakey, which I love because, I mean, nobody wants to look like a cake face, and this will not make you look like that. I know that it's a little bit pricey. It's $20 for one little sponge like this. And I know you're like, oh my god, it's just a sponge. But this sponge is a lot different. It's really soft compared to the little triangle wedges that you get from the store. It's really soft. If you are looking for a really good quality sponge, I would pick up a beauty blender because they're really good quality, and if you take really good care of your beauty blender and you buy the cleanser, the beauty blender cleanser that it comes with, this will last you a really long time. So it's not like you're just going to be using this beauty blender and then like throwing it out the next day. Like, you can use this multiple times, and I would definitely invest the extra money into buying a beauty blender. Best little sponge ever. The next product that I have been loving is my Naked palette, and this is the Naked 1 palette. I've had this palette for a really long time. I just started recently like using it on a daily basis. I didn't want to use it every day before because I didn't want it to run out, but I know that they're not going to run out of Naked palettes, so I decided to use it all the time. And when I went to Vegas, this is the only palette that I brought with me. You can use it for a daytime look, you can use it for nighttime. And today I actually I used my Naked palette. I'm using Smog on my lid, Dark Horse in my outer V, and Buck for my blending color. It's really good for travel because you only need this palette to do like all these different looks, which is amazing. As minimal makeup as I can bring when I travel, the better. The next beauty item that I have been loving are individual eyelashes, and I just recently learned how to put these on. That's why I love them. I don't normally wear fake lashes every day just because, I mean, I go to school and I come back. I don't even wear makeup every day. When I usually put on regular fake lashes, it kind of feels like, I mean, no matter how well you put them on, it always feels like you have just a lampshade like hanging on your eyelash, right? But with individual lashes, it doesn't feel that way at all. It just feels like your regular lashes. And the good thing about these is that you can control how many you put on. These are shorts, mediums, and longs. I don't really use the long ones just because they're a little bit too long. So the next pair of individual lashes that I buy, I'm probably just gonna get some mediums and shorts because mediums are actually pretty long. So if you guys want an application video on how to apply individual lashes, I will be happy to film one. Just last item that I have been loving, it's not a beauty item at all, but they're just kind of like a random item. Fast flats. Yes, fast flats. As you know, I went to Vegas with a bunch of my girlfriends for spring break, and I picked up some fast flats before I left. So I was in like 5-inch heels in Vegas pretty much for like 3 days. My feet were shot by the end of the weekend, but it was fun. But these come in the size 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, like paired. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. Comes with this little clutch thing. I didn't use this clutch in Vegas only because I think it's ugly. And I had a regular black clutch that I put my fast flats in. For those of you that don't know what fast flats are, they're just these little, like it says, flats, and they fold. So you can put them in a clutch if you're like going somewhere that you know you're going to be wearing heels for a really long time. They fold and you can put them in your purse. They're so convenient. Like, I love these because, girl, I was not trying to walk around Vegas with bare feet.
Don't even act like your feet don't even get tired, girl.
I mean, my feet were like aching because you're like standing on them, and I don't know about you, but I don't feel comfortable taking off my heels.
And just being barefoot, especially in Vegas and like walking on the strip when people have like pissed and puked and done whatever they have done on that strip. But I was not trying to walk around barefoot.
Saves me the worry of having black feet and stepping on nastiness. For those of you ladies that are going to Vegas or going anywhere that you know you're going to be wearing heels for a really long time, I would definitely recommend fast flats. These will like save your life. I promise you, you will not regret getting them. Retail for about $9 at Walmart, I believe. It depends on where else you go, but that's the cheapest place I found them. And I know you can buy them on Amazon and Target. Put them in your clutch and don't walk around barefoot because that's just nasty, girl. So those are my monthly favorites for March. I hope that you guys enjoyed them and maybe, you know, decide to pick up some of these items. They're definitely worth the money to pick up, and if you have any questions whatsoever about any of them, please feel free to leave a comment down below or message me, and I will be happy to let you know more about the product. And if you guys want to see more videos on anything, like if you want to see a tutorial on anything or whatever it could be, please don't hesitate to let me know what you want to see next, and I will hopefully have time to film that video for you. So I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome weekend. And for those of you Seattleites here, enjoy the sun today because it has been so crazy lately. I will see you guys later. Bye!